Again, we'll come back to our channel. 8. Body language signs. A woman likes you. Did you know that over 90% of communication is nonverbal? That's right, more Robin Mentos Center Uno. A woman may not always say she's interested, but her body language will give her away sometimes, without her even realizing it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to read the signs that she likes you, even when she's trying to hide it. And if you stick around till the end, I'll share a bonus sign that's even more revealing. Welcome to Bon Chronicle, your go-to channel for real relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and one-eye contact and pupil dilation relationships. Let's dive straight into the 8 body language signs that prove she's into you whether she realizes it or not. Sign number 1, she tilts her head when listening. One of the most subtle but powerful signs of attraction is head tilting. It's something we instinctively do when we're engaged, curious or deeply interested in someone. When a woman tilts her head while talking to you, it's a non-verbal cue that she's fully invested in the conversation. It's her way of saying, I'm listening and I care about what you're saying. But here's where it gets even more interesting. A head tilt also exposes the neck. This is one of the most vulnerable parts of the human body, and we only reveal it around people we feel safe and comfortable with. It's a subconscious act that signals trust. Think about this. If you've ever had a deep conversation with a woman, and she slightly leans in, tilts her head, and maintains eye contact, that's a strong indicator of emotional connection. It means she's not just hearing you. She's truly tuned in the next time you're talking to her. Pay attention to the little things, her posture, her gaze, the way she angles her head. Sometimes the quietest signals say the loudest things. Sign number 2. She exposes her wrists or palms. This one too, mirroring your movements, goes way back. It's actually one of the oldest body language cues of attraction. When a woman shows you her wrists or open palms, she's not just being expressive. She's signaling trust and openness. Here's why it matters. People instinctively hide their hands when they feel guarded or uncomfortable. If a woman is talking to you and her hands are clenched, tucked away, or stiff, it's likely that she's not fully at ease. But when she starts revealing her wrists and palms, that's her body's way of telling you, I feel safe with you. I'm comfortable. It's a subtle yet powerful shift in energy. For example, let's say you're on a coffee date and you notice she's gesturing with open hands, resting her wrists on the table, or playfully showing her palms while she talks. That's a telltale sign that is warming up to you on the flip side. If she has her arms crossed, her hands tucked away, or she's gripping onto something tightly, it may mean she's still feeling a bit closed off. The key takeaway: if her hands are open and expressive, it's a silent green light. Sign number 3, she points her feet towards you. This one might surprise you, but your feet never lie. Most people focus on facial expressions or hand gestures, but in reality, foot direction is one of the most reliable, 3 playing with hair and touching face, indicators of attraction. Why? Because it's completely subconscious. When we're truly engaged with someone, our bodies naturally orient towards them, starting from the feet. If a woman's feet are consistently pointed towards you, even when she's standing in a group, it's her body's way of subtly showing preference. This isn't just a random theory, it's actually backed by research. In non-verbal communication studies, have found that our feet tend to face the person we are most interested in, whether we realize it or not. Here's an example. You're at a social gathering, talking to a woman who's engaged in conversation with multiple people. Her shoulders might be turned slightly away, but if her feet are still pointing at you, that's a sign of attraction. On the other hand, if her feet are angled away, or she keeps shifting them towards the exit, that could mean she's mentally checked out of the interaction. So next time you're in a room full of people, take a quick glance at her feet. You might just get the real answer about how she feels. Sign number 4, she uses slow, deliberate movements. Here's something you might not have noticed before. A woman's pace of movement changes when she's around someone she's attracted to. When a woman feels comfortable and drawn to you, her body language becomes more intentional, slower, and more graceful. It's a subconscious way of creating an air of elegance and for leaning in closer confidence without making it obvious that she's interested. On the flip side, rushed, fidgety movements, like constantly adjusting her sleeves, tapping her foot, or glancing around the room, can signal nervousness or disinterest. These are signs of someone feeling uneasy or distracted, which is the opposite of attraction. Think about it this way. Picture 2 different scenarios. In one, a woman casually flips her hair with slow, effortless motion while maintaining eye contact in the other. Shiki her jacket, shifting in her seat or checking her phone. Which one seems more in control, confident and engaged? Exactly, slow, deliberate movements are an unspoken invitation. She's drawing you in without saying a word. Sign number 5. She displays a relaxed, open posture. Tells you everything you need to know when a woman likes you. She won't appear stiff, guarded, or defensive. Instead, she'll be relaxed and open. It's a natural reaction when we feel safe and comfortable. Our bodies expand, we loosen up. We take up more space and we naturally lean into the people we enjoy being around. On the other hand, if a woman is crossing her 5 subtle touches and physical contact, arms tightly sitting with her legs stiff, or keeping objects between you like a handbag or a coffee cup, she's subconsciously creating a barrier. This doesn't necessarily mean she dislikes you, but she may not feel fully at ease yet. Here's an example. Imagine you're sitting across from a woman at a cafe. If she's leaning slightly forward, resting her arms on the table and making steady eye contact, that's a solid indicator of comfort and attraction. But if she's sitting back, arms crossed with her body angled away, it suggests she's not as emotionally engaged in the moment. Body language doesn't lie. If she's giving you an open and relaxed posture, it's a sign that she's feeling connected and interested. Sign number 6, she touches your arm or shoulder. This is one of the most undeniable signs of attraction. Physical touch. When a woman likes you, she will find small, seemingly casual ways to touch you. A light brush on your arm, a playful nudge, or a gentle tap on your shoulder. These aren't just random gesture, as they're subtle ways of testing physical closeness and building connection. And the science backs it up. Studies in human interaction and psychology suggest that casual touch increases feelings of trust and emotional bonding. Bergen, 1996. Now here's where it gets interesting. If a woman is comfortable enough to break the touch barrier, it means she's already seeing you in a more intimate light. For example, maybe she reaches out to fix your collar playfully. 6. Open body posture and facing you taps your arm when she laughs or lingers just a second longer when handing you something. These are intentional actions, not accidents. On the other hand, if she avoids touch, entirely keeping her hands to herself, sitting at a distance, or pulling away when you get close, that's usually a sign she's not romantically interested. So next time you're with her, pay attention. If she's finding excuses to touch you, she's not just being friendly. She's showing you she's comfortable and possibly even into you. Sign number 7, she mirrors your breathing patterns. This is one of the most subtle yet powerful signs of attraction. Mirroring, and it goes deeper than just copying gestures or body movements. When a woman likes you, her breathing rhythm will naturally start sing with yours. Why? Because mirroring is an instinctive behavior that strengthens social bonds. It's why people who genuinely tend to walk in sync, speak at a similar pace, and even breathe in rhythm without realizing it. If you take a deep breath and notice that she does the same shortly after, that's not a coincidence. It's her body subconsciously aligning with yours, a sign of deep rapport and emotional closeness. Next time you're with her, pay attention. If you lean back, take a slow breath, and she subtly follows suit, that's her mirroring you. And mirroring is a biological way of saying, I feel connected to you. Sign number 8. She shows subtle, involuntary smiles. You've probably heard that a smile is one of the strongest 7 nervous excitement, fidgeting, blushing indicators of attraction. But here's what most people miss. Not all smiles are the same. A fake smile is easy to spot. It's forced polite and doesn't reach the eyes. But when a woman truly enjoys your company, her smile will be completely involuntary. How can you tell? Look at her eyes. A real smile, what psychologists call the do. And smile is accompanied by slight eye squints and raised cheeks. It's a natural reaction that can't be faked. Think about the last time you made a woman laugh and her whole face lit up. That kind of smile, that's genuine attraction. So if she's smiling at you effortlessly, without forcing it, it means she enjoys being around you, and that's a major sign she's into you. If you've made it this far, drop a emoji in the comments to let us know you're part of our inner circle bonus. She plays with her hair, but not how you think. You've probably heard that. When a woman plays with her hair, it means she's into you, but not all hair touches mean the same thing. A casual hair flip that could be habit, but if she's twisting a lock of hair, stroking it slowly, or tucking it behind her ear while maintaining eye, that's a different story. Why does this matter? Because this is a self-soothing behaviour women do when they feel slightly nervous, but also excited in 8 genuine smiles and laughter. Your presence, it's a subconscious way of saying, I want to look my best for you. If she AB-mindedly plays with her hair while talking to you, she's drawing your attention to her femininity without even realising it. It's subtle, but it's one of the most revealing signs of attraction. Now remember, body language is about patterns. One sign alone doesn't tell the whole story. But when you start seeing multiple cues stacking up, you can be sure she's into you. Conclusion and call to action. Reading body language isn't about looking for just one sign. It's about observing a pattern of behaviours that point to attract Shah. If you found this helpful, hit that like button to support our channel. Subscribe for daily insights into relationships and attraction, and share this with a friend. Thanks for watching, and check out the video on your screen. We picked it just for you. See you tomorrow.